Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at a Yeardle puzzle with 3 more events that took place in the same year, and I'm going to try and guess what year that was. Hamburg, Germany passes to the House of Wittelsbach. No idea when that was. Never heard of Hamburg or the House of Wittelsbach or Wittelsbach, I don't even know. But of course, that's after Germany became a country, so we're not talking 2,000 years ago, it's not going to be Roman times. The bottom clue, Pope John the 22nd. I mean, that could have been pretty much at any point in the last 2,000 years as well. Although I suppose for there to have been 22 Pope Johns, it's again not going to be that close to the first centuries AD. So it's gonna be within the last millennium probably. But of course, the middle clue is the one that I'm going to focus on because English history, I know a little bit more about that than I do about Hamburg or popes. Edward III of England. Now, he was definitely king after 1066. The question is, how far after? We had all the Henrys in the 1500s. We were up to Henry VIII at that stage. When was Edward III? Probably earlier than that, but not completely guaranteed. It could be that we got rid of all of the 8 Henrys before we started on the Edwards. I can't remember the sequence, which is very annoying because it obviously would help a lot in games like this. What do we want to do? Edward III, 1275, I don't know. I'm thinking it's probably before 1500s, but not too early. Okay, within 200 years. Not a complete disaster. We will jump by 80 years, as usual. And I have jumped the correct way. Okay, so we can take even smaller jumps. But this time I've jumped the wrong way. Okay, so it's between 1315 and 1335. How about 1320? Not that helpful. It still could be a few years earlier or a few years later. We'll try 25. Okay, so what do we know now? It could be... can't be 1315 because of the first guess. So it could be 16 or 17, or 28, 29, or 30. So we've got 5 options. Let's try 28. Okay, good. I was hoping that that would make it so that I was guaranteed to succeed, because it was either going to tell me we were close, and that means it's 29 or 30, or we would still have been a bit further away, in which case it would have been 16 or 17. So, we are guaranteed to succeed, as I say, because there's only 2 possible options left. We will try the multiple of 5, in fact the even year first. It's not right for once, but luckily we've got an extra guess in hand. 1329 it is. So, 54 years off on my first guess. That is not too bad by my standards. Much better than my average, which, let's take a look. 182 years. That's actually been getting better. It was definitely over 200 at one point. So, yeah, we've been on a relatively good run recently, but you can see it still usually takes me quite a lot of guesses, and I'm not that close on the first guess. But we were okay today, although it still took me lots of guesses. Anyway, that is Yeardle. Let me know how you got on with this one. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.